Hello teachers, this is a training video of our platform, Classin. First, log in with provided phone number and password. Remember to change the area code into +84. Do not create a new account because you can only create a student account but not a one for teachers. In this video, we have two sections, before the lesson and during the lesson. Before the lesson, we need to prepare the teaching materials like slides, videos, audio recordings, pictures, Blackboard templates. First, how to upload the files. On the left corner, click on Drive. The section Document in My Drive includes all your uploaded files and only you can see them. You can create your own folders to organize your documents according to grades, class name, book names, or alphabet. Here I have them categorized into grades. And here I have PowerPoint files, material for songs, videos, games. Click on the folder that you want to upload the file. Then click on the Upload here. File or folder is up to you. Then choose the file to upload. Wait for it to be completely uploaded and converted. Open the file to check if it runs well. Here's a note. The only font that Classin supports is Arial. So, to make sure the file operates perfectly with no font errors on Classin, we recommend using Arial font while making the materials. The authorized sections right here includes files that the school provides you. You can use them, but you cannot make changes to them. You can also create a Blackboard template. Here on the left side, click on Blackboard to open the board. Blackboard is different because the students can interact with things on it. Let's try making one. Here I can easily insert some pictures from the internet by dragging and dropping or copying and pasting them. The teacher and students can move them around. If this does not work, cannot be done with things on a PowerPoint slide. For example, here the teacher can say, I need 4 apples and 2 oranges, and students can easily drag them and drop them into the basket. With objects that you don't want the students to move, you can lock them with this icon. You can also write something, draw something easily. To save this Blackboard, click on the suitcase icon. Choose Save or Share and then save it to your drive. You can select the location folder here. Next, how to enter the class. Here at Classin section, there is a list of classes that you are in charge of. Teachers can enter the class 20 minutes before the starting time, and students can do it like 10 minutes later. Now, during the lesson. Okay, let's see how it looks in a real class. The camera of the teacher will appear right here, and then the students. All students here are called on stage. And this area can only show 12 students on stage at once. You can turn on or off your camera and microphone here. Here's a tip. When your camera or microphone doesn't work, you should try changing them in settings. You can also adjust the volume. Each student has 4 icons at the bottom edge of the camera. The crown is for authorizing. Teachers can give students the right to interact here. Students who are authorized can draw, move things, click on a PowerPoint slide on the board, pretty much like a teacher. Here's a note. Teachers should not authorize so many students at once because they can make a mess on the board and it will get laggy. Teacher can mute the mic of the student here. When they are muted, they cannot turn it on again by themselves. It's different with Google Meet, so remember to unmute them while you ask them to speak again. The trophy here is the award that teachers can give to students for completing tasks. To give, click on the left button of the mouse. To take away, click on the right button of the mouse. The last one is for putting students downstage. When students are downstage, all they can do are listening and sending text messages in the chat room. They can also raise their hand, but they cannot say anything even when their microphones are not muted. On the right side, you can see an interactive bar with many icons. The first arrow icon is for clicking. Click to present PowerPoint slides, track students' cameras, and so on. The second one is for moving. The third one is for drawing. We can choose the size of the paintbrush, colors, draw freely, straight lines, circles, or rectangles. Here's a tip. Freely drawing tool can automatically create circles and rectangles if you hold them for a while. The next one is for erasing. Remember that you can only use them to erase drawings. For a shape, use the second icon to select it and delete it with the trash bin icon right here. The next one is for writing. You can change the size and the colors of the text. The scissors icon is for screenshots. You can insert an image of any content that is on the board by using screenshot function. Choose the area, then click on the tick icon and the picture will be on the board. When you want to take a screenshot of something out of the board, click on Hide Classroom. The picture will also be automatically inserted. The next icon is for pointer, which allows students to see the teacher's mouse position. The icon with a cloud here is My Drive, where you can find things that you have prepared in the first part of this video, your uploaded documents, your documents that you are authorized, and so on. Here, you can change the classroom background. Click on Library, then Resources, Classroom Background, and choose a suitable one. The suitcase icon includes tools that will help a lot in interacting with students. There are many things here, but I will only go through some things that we consider the most effective. First, desktop sharing. You can share your screen here. Next, the dice. This can be used for games. Click on the dice to roll it. Only authorized students can roll the dice. Selector. This works well for multiple choice questions. Teachers have to prepare the questions in advance. This can only help to answer them quickly and correctly. You can remove or add more options to fix your task. Click on the correct options, it can be more than one, and click Begin Answering to hand out the task. Teachers can see real-time responses from students. Click on the box here and pull it over to see their individual answers. Here, teacher can see a list of students in order of the time they submit their answers. If you make a mistake with the key, you can change the correct answer here easily. When teachers end it, students now can see the answer and the submitting time of all students in the class. Next, small blackboard. This is like the most used tool when you want students to work individually. I highly recommend using the drawing board for all kinds of tasks. In the preparation phase, the teacher can write, draw, erase, and move things around, but it takes time, right? So the most effective way that we suggest is to take a screenshot of the PowerPoint slide and hand it out. You can only change the size of the board in the preparation phase. Once you hand it out, it is unchangeable. Teachers can see real-time responses and interact with a student's individual board to help him or her. When teachers collect the board, here's a list of students to choose the answer that you want to show to the whole class, or check them one by one here. Here we have stopwatch and timer. Screen mirror is used for sharing your phone screen. This is helpful when playing games like Quizy or guiding students on how to use some apps on the phone. Next, we have responder to choose the fastest one. This is like who raised your hand first can answer the questions. Hand it out and ask students to click on it as fast as they can. Random is to pick the student randomly. Breakout room is for group work. Choose the number of groups. You can change the team members easily by dragging and dropping. The first student is assigned as the leader. They have rights like a teacher to control their teammates. Tick this box if you want to copy the content on the current board to each group. Students can hear their teacher if this box is ticked. Teachers can enter any group here. Click here to hide this window if it is blocking the view. Click here to have it back on. Exit the group to get back to the main board and end it to have all the students back. To insert a group's blackboard, click here. The rest are not really useful for teaching English, so I won't mention them in this video. Okay, the next one, chat room. Teachers and students can send text messages, icons, and screenshots on the board or out of the board. We can also recall a message. Teacher can delete students' messages as well. Teachers can lock the chat room right here. This one is for moving this window out of the blackboard. The last one is a list of students and co-teachers, all presented and absent. This one helps a lot. In case students are downstage, you can easily put them on stage here. Co-teachers are automatically set to be downstage when entering the class. So if you enter the class and cannot see yourself, go in here to put yourself on stage. Alright, that's all. Thank you for watching this video carefully, and we hope that you will have wonderful experiences while teaching at our center.